back to my Eldritch horror playthrough, the Dreamlands expansion. And things are starting to look a bit grim. We're on our third mystery. We do have the requisite item. I think we're gonna have enough clues to maybe solve it. I just have to make it so. We do have a bit of a problem. We do have a zombie. I fear we're gonna have a reckoning this round. We have had 2 greens in our last mythos phases, so I think the reckoning is at hand. With that thought, one thing from our last episode, the Dreamlands next encounter, special encounter, is still on the moon, so I did move that, if anyone wondered. I think I will have Amanda Sharp being the first player this round. And for Amanda Sharp, the first action she's going to do is an acquire asset action. So let's zoom in on Amanda. And Amanda, first thing Amanda wants to do is try to get rid of her debt. So she's gonna test her influence. She has 4. She does not manage to get rid of that, so she's stuck with her debt. That sucks. Now for her influence check, to see if she can acquire anything. She gets 1 success, and that's all I needed to get. That will allow her to take a charter flight. And she will then immediately move. I think the shortest way up to where I am hoping to get is by the Buenos Aires is closest. So yeah, she's gonna travel with the flight taking her to Buenos Aires. Here she is in Buenos Aires. From there on, things start to get a bit more harder. She travels another one, and will just only travel up to space 8. She will try to take the clue here. So that was that for Amanda's action phase. Next up will be Akashi Oniela. Here is Akashi. One thing I did forget is pulling out another asset to the reserve. Cut it, and we're gonna consecration service. When you gain this card, you immediately gain 1 boon condition. Yay. She's at almost maximum. Yeah, okay, well, I will have her rest, so she gets a sanity back. She's now up at 6, and we move her into dilithium to try to handle the zombie. She's still got markings of ISIS, That gives a +1 to all skills. And yeah, well, you have to try. That's it for Akashi Oniela. Next up is Skids O'Toole. Here we are with Skids O'Toole. He has got a component action that says he may discard one item or trinket asset to gain one item trinket asset of your choice from the reserve, with value equal to or less than 1 plus the value of the discarded asset. So, he's got the smoking cigarettes. He is deciding to just quit smoking, throws it away, so I can get an asset for at the value of 2 plus 1, that's 3. And that will allow Skids O'Toole to pick up the occult scripture in here, the Himalayas. He gains 2 clues, and whenever he gains a clue during a research encounter, I spawn a clue. So that goes to Skids, and Skid will have his 2 clues. There's 1. And there's 2 for Skids. Now he has got 3. So we're on our way. Ain't we? Yes. Lastly, I think I will have him... Oh, now, I'll try not to forget this. I'm gonna draw a new card from the reserve. Try not to drop them on the floor or something now. And we pull up Police Raid. When you gain this card, immediately choose a space. Each monster on the chosen space loses 3 health. Then discard this. Oh, it's a 3. Oh, we should try to have someone get this and kill the zombie. That will solve things for us. Skids cannot do that because he is on a wilderness space either way. So all he does is he's gonna move down here from the Himalayas down to the cities. And then we have our last player, which is William Yorick. Here we are with William Yorick, and boy is it a wonder that William is still alive. First of all, we're gonna have him move up to Cellophase, and for the second action I want him to discard 2 cards from the reserve. I will discard these 2, the Holy Cross and Consecration, giving him an additional action. And we'll pull up 2 new ones. See if we get any good ones. Let's see. Arcane Scholar, ally, gain +1 lore. Reroll 1 when resolving a lore test. And Urban Guide. If you're on a city space, investigators on your space roll 1 additional die when resolving tests, when resolving other world encounters. Cool. Okay, so, and the last action William's gonna do is a rest action, and we're gonna allow him to take 1 more health back. And he has got hallucinations. It's a madness, saying when he performs a rest action he may roll 1 die. On a 5 or a 6, discard this. So let's see if we can manage that. If you can see that, yeah. We take 1 die and we roll it, and it's a 2, so he still hallucinates. Poor William. No rest. No rest at all. Well, that concludes it. We have done the action phase, and next up will be the encounter phase. First girl out will be Amanda Sharp, doing an encounter. She's gonna do a research encounter, trying to figure out this clue. And she is in sea space. You swim in an endless ocean of ether, trying to understand the anomalies around you. Do a lore -1 check. Her lore is 2. Woo. Has she got anything that can help her? No, no. She has got a focus. Ooh. She's gonna spend her focus. Oh. Come on, Amanda, you can do this. Oh no, she cannot. It's upside down. Nope, no go. If you fail, the winds of infinity erode your mind and body. Lose 1 health and 1 sanity. So she's down at 4 health and only 2 sanity left. So that was Amanda. Next up will be Akashi Oniela, trying to fight off the zombie. Here is Akashi, and she's gonna face the zombie. Zombie, we have seen that. Do a will check. She needs 1 success. Her will is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dice. Oh, 1 fell out. Doesn't matter. She got 4 successes. 5 successes. So she is not shaken by this zombie, none at all. Her strength test is a -2, and she has 1, 2, 3 with markings of ices. That's all, and she has got 2 focus, and she can re-roll 1 die when resolving a test with the markings of ices. She needs 2 to avoid taking damage and 2 to kill him. Well, there's 1. So she may re-roll 1 die. Nope. Then she uses a focus. Come on. No. She uses a last focus. Yes. Ho ho. Woo. Finally, some luck. She kills it, and she avoids taking damage. Phew! Then we avoided that one becoming an epic monster. So, killing that monster, she may have a Dreamlands encounter, and of course she wants to have that. Let's shuffle it and cut it, and oh, it's upside down. It is dilethylene. You meet a man who eats hexes. You may discard a curse condition. He shows you a text written in gibberish. Oh, why couldn't that be a dark pact? No. Well, she can do a lore check. Lore is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She has used all of her rerolls, and she fails utterly. Man, I have a sucky day at dice throwing today. If you fail, you start speaking gibberish. Lose 1 sanity. Well, nothing to do with that. Can't avoid that. So, that was Akashi Oniela's turn. Next up is Schizo 2. Here we are with Skids, and Skids is going to have a generic encounter. Just one of those little black cards. Oh, upside down also. He's in a city. The noise and filth of the city is making it impossible to sleep, and insomnia takes a toll on your body. Strength. What's your strength, Skids? Yes, it's 4. Finally, something you're good at. But that doesn't help him anything, because I'm rolling so badly today. I'm no wizard of dice rolls today. I'm the butcher of dice rolls. Well, oh, wait. I did roll 2 1s, I think it was. So he can re-roll those because of his passing skill. Oh, well, hey. There you go. It's a success. It's not so bad after all. If you pass, you use the extra time to practice a newly learned craft. Gain 1 talent condition. Well, all these talents. Let's take him out. He becomes rugged. He spends his night training, doing push-ups. You may reroll 1 die when resolving a strength test once per round. If you would lose 2 or more health and prevent 1 of that health loss, then flip this card. That goes to Skids. He's got Moxie, now he's got Rugged. He's a tough fellow, Skids. He's been around, yeah. No doubt. So, last player out will be William Yorick. And here's Yorick. I would think I will have him try to... Oh, just wait a moment. He's gonna try to gain a task unique assets. Because we need that. Come on, William. You can do this. And this is... Oh, this is the wrong stack. Oh, I'm getting giddy. Blue stack. Let's see if I can try to shuffle it. Cool. You meet in secret with one of the veiled high priests to speak about King Coronis. He offers you an exchange. You may gain a dark pact condition to gain 1 task unique asset and recover all of your health. Well, he already has got a Dark Pact. Can he gain another one then? Because if I let him do that, he can gain the task unique asset and recover all of his health. But since he already has one, he doesn't take it. I have to check the rules and see what they mention about this. I will be back in a second. Yeah, a quick revising of the rules. Say he cannot have another Dark Pact because he's already spoken for from another dark god or something. So he cannot gain the task unique asset. Sadly though, that would have been a game turner for us to have him get that. So, but that's how the dice rolls for us today. So that concludes William's encounter, and lastly we have to pull out the good news for today. And I'm dreading to read it because I fear what is coming up now. Well, we jump right into it. It's the Mythos phase. Well, without more dilly-daddling, just get out the Mythos deck and we turn it over. Oh, I did say we're gonna have a reckoning, and we're gonna have. But first, we have Omen track moving to blue constellations, and we do have. Oh, this one's fall out. We do have 2 blue constellations. So the Doom track moves down to 7. That's it. Now for the reckonings. We do monsters first. Now we do have a few monsters on the board. We can start off with the Serpent People. Oh, this will be fun. On a reckoning, I shall roll 1 die. On a 1 or a 2, the nearest investigator moves 1 space towards this monster. Oh, crapperoo. I don't need Amanda moving any closer to this now. On a 1 or a 2. And it's a 6, so Amanda does not move. Lucky for us. Okay, let's zoom back out. Do we have any more? Other things, no reckoning. Oh, the Ravenous Gug is a reckoning. Terrible creature. Reckoning, move this monster 1 space toward the nearest city space. Yeah. He was at Tokyo, so he moves to Shanghai. Spreading his terrible, terrible, terrible horrors there. Next one up is the Werewolf. Wow. Move this monster 1 space toward the nearest investigator, then each investigator on this space loses 1 health. 1 space toward the nearest investigator. So I think I will moving to Ulthar. Moving towards Akashi. That was all our monsters on the board. Next up is the Ancient One, and the Ancient One tells us that each investigator moves 1 space toward the nearest space on the Dreamland sideboard, unless he spends 1 sanity. And we thank you for that, because that is what we are going to try to do. So we move Amanda to Arkham, and we are gonna move Schizo Tool up to the unknown Kadath. The other two are in Dreamlands, so we do not have them move. So I'll mention that. And no Mythos cards, we don't have any. Possessions and conditions. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh my god, let's start off with Amanda and see what she's got. Okay, let's see. Let's do this in order. Possessions and conditions. First of all, she has got a spell. It says Reckoning test lore -1 and flip this card. Whoa. No, sorry, I'm looking at Akashi. Let's see what Amanda has got. Does she have any possessions? No. She has got some conditions. What should we do first? The Dark Pact or the Depth? True. Let's see. Let's do the Dark Pact first, because it's terrible. Roll 1 die on a 1. It is time to fulfill your bargain. Flip this card. Oof. Take the 6 from the other throw and see what it turns out to be. Not a 1, it's a 2. Yoo-hoo! She still keeps her Dark Pact. Next up, it's the Depth. So men have come to collect your debt. Flip this card. Debt collector. The man in the silk suit hands you a large stack of papers. I believe you'll find this offer quite reasonable. His smile reminds you of a shark. It's clear that he will not take no for an answer. Influence. And her influence is 4. That's not terrible. Has she got anything? No. 4 dice. Oh, 1 fell out, but that doesn't matter. Whoa. Because she's awesome. Ah, 2. Yay! If you fear, yep, discard. She didn't lose anything. That's it for Amanda. Next up is Akashi Oniele. Akashi has got something she has to roll for. She has got a spell. It's the markings of Isis, telling us to test lore -1. Then flip this card. So her lore is 4 with -1. And she pulls it off with 3 successes, and then we flip it. Resolve the effect based on your test result. 0 to 2, no, 3 plus. You have proven yourself to the goddess of Isis. If you do not have a boon condition, gain 1 boon condition. Woohoo! Wow! Akashi! She's awesome, Akashi. Quick shuffle. And the cut. And she becomes blessed, ladies and gentlemen. 4, 5, and 6s counts as successes. Oh, that's just It's just so good. It's a good reckoning. Now for the more bad one. She also has a dark pact she has to deal with to see if the dark forces has come to collect. And they have. Oh no! Oof. These are terrible. Pact with the dark, man. You knew that ever since you signed your name in that terrible book, signed it in your own blood, this day would come eventually. You can hear his cloven feet approaching, and you are certain that the end is near. You are devoured. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh. Can't be. Can't be. But it is. Akashi Oniyela has snuffed it. She's devoured. All her conditions are discarded, like talents and such. However, all her stuff is left behind. So that's cool. Oh, this was terrible. Utterly terrible. I rolled a 1 on a dark pact. So that's it for Akashi. We thank her for a good run. And she has been devoured. Moving on to Skids 02. Actually, we can just skip Skids because he has got none conditions or possessions with any reckonings on him, so we just move on to William Yorick. Here's William. Luckily I'm editing this because I've cursed a real heck of a lot now while I move the camera. Damn. Let's see. Shall we do the Dark Pact first, or shall we do the hallucinations first? Let's do the Dark Pact. Let's just jump into it. We've been so lucky. Whew, he dodged it. He does not have to fulfill his bargain as Akashi did, but he has to face the hallucinations. I fear this, really do. He's got 1 sanity. He has to test will, and his will is 3. He's got nada to help him. Oh, there's 1. Ah, damn it. So he failed. Failing, have to flip it. Surreal dreams. Each night you have vivid dreams of other worlds and grand adventures. As time goes on, you cannot separate dreams from reality. Draw and resolve an otherworld encounter. If the effect allows you to close this gate, close 1 gate of your choice. Otherwise, gain a lost in time and space condition. Then discard this. Well, this is not so bad. Well, we have to see, won't we? We have to get the gate stake out. Whew, come on, William. This is your time to shine. Shine on your crazy diamond. Some good luck. He's dreaming in Yuggoth. You find yourself in an abandoned mine on Thog, one of the moons of Yuggoth. Somewhere in the distance you can hear the distinctive cries of Shoggoths. Oh, this does not sound good. The sound terrifies you to your core and you fight the urge to flee. Will, -1. That will leave him with 2 dices then. And still nothing to help him. Oh, William. He fell out. Oh. Read the fail effect. You run blindly and find yourself surrounded by strange fungi. Lore. His lore is 3, so not so bad. Oh, finally, we passed something. Unbelievable. If you pass, you use the mushrooms to repair reality. Yeah, you go, William. Close this gate. So, as the card states, if you manage to close this gate, close one gate of your choice. So, that will be one of the red sunburst gates then. I reckon. And there's one in Unknown Kadath. Oh, so we close that one. Good job, William. I'm impressed. Yes, I am. Okay. That concludes the mythos phase for our encounters and the reckonings. And next up will be a gate. And the gate this time will go to Ulthar. Oh yes. Let's see what we pull out. It's a deep one. It ain't so bad, ain't it? Well, each loses 1 sanity on this space. Yeah, but luckily we did get rid of this zombie. Because if the zombie has gotten his reckoning, we have faced a zombie army now. Luckily we didn't do that. We just lost a player. So, let's read on. The doctors tell you that you are lucky. Between the non-stop travel, questionable food, constant stress and physical abuse you suffered, they say you should have already died from any one of a wide variety of ailments. The harder they fall. Event. Each investigator may discard any number of talent condition. Then he loses one health and 1 sanity for each talent condition he or she has. Wow. Let me see. Well, let's do Schizo 2 first. He has got himself both Moxie and Rugged, saying if he loses 2 or more health, prevent 1 of that health loss. Same with Sanity, prevent 1 of that sanity loss. Then flip this card. So I will keep them both, and then he has to take 1 health and 1 sanity. No, 2 health and 2 health and 2 sanity. I'm sorry. And with these cards telling that, I can have him lose just 1 of each. So we do that, leaving him on 5 health and 3 sanity. And we have to flip the cards. Rugged. There is nothing quite like a little adrenaline to clear out the cobwebs and get you back on your feet. You may discard one illness or injury condition. Then flip this card. Well, he hasn't got any. Moxie. Let me flip it. You take a deep breath to calm your nerves and let your thoughts slip back to a happier time. Everyone is depending on you to change things back to how they used to be, and you're sure as hell not going to be the one to let them down. Gain 1 focus. Then flip this card, wasn't it? Yeah, flip this card. Well, Skid still has 2 focus, so he can't get any more focus. We have to make him use his focus. He always gains focus. And how many times shall I say that word? So, next up will be William. He has got no talents at all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our talentful girl, Amanda Sharp, which is currently really banged up. Looks like I have to discard all her talents, near but 1, I guess. No, you know, let's discard them all. She's got Quick Study, Relentless, Attune, and Martial Prowess. Relentless. This is quite good, because when you gain this card or another talent condition, you may gain 1 additional talent. It's hard, it's hard. Okay, I will let her keep Quick Study. So she has to take and suffer one stamina loss and 1 sanity loss, leaving her with 3 health and 1 sanity. So she is also teetering on the brink of madness. Yet another Mythos card kicks us in the groin. That's all concludes the Mythos phase. So I will zoom out and I'll be right back with the new character. Here we are. We have to choose a new chair. Let's give it a quick shuffle. And we take the dice tower. You can see that. Yeah. And we do roll the dice, telling us number 5. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be our next investigator. And it's Trish Scarborough, the spy. If you do not have any clues, gain 1 clue. If an investigator on your space spends a clue to reroll a die, he may reroll up to 2 dice instead. 7 health, 5 sanity, 1 lore, 3 influence, 4 observation, 3 strength, and 2 will. Oh, she starts up in Central Russia. And an automatic asset. Yep, I will set her up, and we will see her in the next episode. Ready to go. So, conclusion. The last 3 rounds has been terrible. I have to say, terrible to play. So bad, so horrible Mythos cards, and so much being pushed back all the time. Shitty rolls. Yeah. Well, that's Eldritch for you. Hope you enjoy it. I surely do. It's fun to be playing, and I think we can make it. Yeah. It's the last push now. We have to have someone pick up the things of Akashi on yellow and gain a task unique asset on 4 clues, and we're there, good to go. But we have to hurry though, because things are starting to look gloomy. Well, till next time, stay safe, kids. Bye.